Hello. It's been a long time since I've done a video. I may post this, I may not. A lot has happened since I made my last video. But what I will say is, we have a very turbulent and exciting time in our country. We have the choices of candidates running for the presidency that are high importance, in the sense that they're the worst candidates we have ever had running in this country. And we've had some bad ones in the past. I mean, I think this is the worst. I do not like Kamala Harris. I don't like the way she was put in there to be the candidate in the first place. I know Joe Biden wasn't well, and he had to step aside, and I appreciate the fact he did eventually do it. But it would have been better if he had stepped aside a year ahead of time and let her run the country to see what she was capable of doing. But that's neither here nor there. That's water under the bridge. Nothing we can do about that at this point. However, we're stuck with her as a candidate. Now, I think the Democratic Party ought to turn that around by finding someone else to run. Because it's not fair to the country that we didn't elect her. She was selected. We did not elect her to be a candidate. Okay? However, I think that maybe they can get another candidate. That's the only way the Democrats are going to be able to save themselves. Because I doubt seriously if she's going to win. And if she does win, oh boy, that's going to be a shit show. Because everything in every body is going to come out of the woodwork and make January 6th look like the Pied Piper. And I don't want to see that happen. I really don't. Now, this is why I don't think she ought to run. She ought to be qualified. She's not qualified. She has a terrible history, but she did in California as the district attorney and Department of Justice, whatever she was out there. The way she even got that position in the first place is not good. We ladies like to get our jobs honest, not use our sexuality to move up, but she counteracts that completely, especially with that particular situation. Now, I'm not saying men don't do things that are unethical as well. The other side has his skeleton. They're not even skeletons in the closet. They're right out here in front of your face. So, hey, what is it? Neither one of them are morally competent, as far as I'm concerned, in their personal life. Okay. With that being said, that's not even relevant anymore at this point. We're stuck with two jackasses. Which one do you want, the front or the back? I'm just saying. So, what I'm going to do, we still got a few weeks, y'all, before the election. It's going to go by so fast. Ooh, it's going to go by fast before November comes up. And we have to listen to both sides of the argument. It's like watching the Olympics. Boy, was that something. Anyway, we are going to be having an Olympics of our own right over here when it comes to our presidential election, believe me. I hate to sound hopeless, but it is a hopeless case. It's hopeless. Neither one of them are fit to be in this office. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm not committing to either one of them. Because they both have done some horrible things in this country, I feel sorry for Biden. I think if he had stayed in, you know, it would have been better if he had stayed in, became the president, if he became the president again, because people didn't want Trump in. Then he could turn over the presidency to Kamala. You know, I would have been more rested in my soul about that than having her run against him and win a vote. I think her chances are really, really not good. And even though she does cater to the black community, supposedly, we don't cook our greens in the bathtub, y'all. Just saying. If she had done that to anybody else, and we can think of a few groups of people, she wouldn't even be standing up to regret it. And you know it. But we're the only people who are nonviolent and don't do anything to people who do shit to us. I'm just being honest. Some people insult us right to our face, and we don't do anything about it. So be glad that it's just us. Because if she had done that to anybody else, we'd have a war in this country. A real one. So let's just flip it like this. I'm attending my animals. I am an animal advocate, y'all. I'm attending my babies, my animals. Stay out of these people shit, man. This is too much. This is too much. So peace and blessings to everybody. I love you, and I hope to be back in the YouTube circle real soon. I just don't know when my mental health can handle it right now. I'm going through some stuff. But I know one thing. This election has got me challenged. You hear me? I am very challenged. If I don't vote at all, I'm still giving this election a chance to go sideways, and I would feel bad if I voted for the wrong person. But I know one thing I'm not going to do is vote for Kamala Harris. That's out of the question. Trump may have my vote because I know he's a businessman and knows how to run a corporation. This country is a corporation, you know. Trump at least has some charm when he speaks. I like hearing him speak. I'm just be real with you. I think he's very entertaining. But I think he's not stupid either. But Kamala Harris, I can't stand her for 5 minutes. For 5 seconds. I thought Biden was bad. Oh my God, can it get any worse, y'all? Really? Updates will be made. But as of now, my status is it's not going to be for the Democrats. I know that. They've got to have a different answer to this. They have got to have a better solution than Kamala Harris. Peace and blessings to everyone. Thank you for listening.